Hi, I'm Evan Reinheimer. I'm here in Naples, Florida this weekend exhibiting at the first ever Naples Uptown Art Festival. Thanks for watching. I'm about to get on the road and head down to Naples, Florida to exhibit at the first ever Naples Uptown Art Festival. The show this weekend is put on by Howard Allen Events. They do a lot of festivals across the whole country, as you've probably seen in some of my other videos. So I know in these videos I've been talking a lot about supporting independent artists like myself, but there is another side to that, and that's the effect that this pandemic has had on organizations that produce these art festivals that I exhibit in. Because so many events have been canceled, artists have been severely impacted with our ability to earn, but also the organizations that put on these events have been severely impacted. Like I said, Howard Allen Events puts on art festivals across the whole country, and throughout the past year, almost all of those have been canceled. And this entire time, they've done whatever they could to help support independent artists without asking for anything in return. They've done the right thing at every turn, from refunding entire booth fees for every canceled event that's happened, including events that canceled just days before they occurred. And I'm sure they've taken a huge loss on those things because they've already paid advertising fees and other expenses to produce these shows that end up getting canceled. So I really just wanted to take the time to bring awareness to these organizations and these promoters that do put on these art festivals, and give credit where credit is due to companies like Howard Allen Events, who have done the right thing for artists throughout the entire pandemic. So let's get on the road, head over to Naples, and have a great show this weekend. Okay, so it's the end of the day on Saturday. I'm just walking back to the parking area from the show. Usually I'm kind of hesitant to do first-year art shows because sometimes it takes a couple years for a show to really get the support from the community and become popular where it's really worth going. But Howard Allen Events is putting on this show, and I really trust their marketing and their planning for doing art shows, so I was really confident that this would be a good show, even though it's a first-year show. And they really did a great job with the show so far. There's a ton of people here. It's just off of 5th Avenue, which is kind of the main drag in downtown Naples. The show takes place on 10th Street South, and it's actually a really nice kind of residential area. There's a whole bunch of high-end condo complexes right at the show site, and all those people came from those condos today down to the show to really show their support, and it ended up being a pretty good day for a lot of people I know. One nice thing about not being in downtown is that pretty much everyone who comes down to the show is coming for the show specifically. They're not there because they were eating dinner or lunch in town and then just happened upon the show. Pretty much everyone who came to the show today seemed to be there just for the art show. And hopefully tomorrow is another great day here in Naples. Alright, so it's the end of the show now on Sunday. I'm about to start breaking down and loading out into the van. I'll give you some more logistical information about this show because I'm sure the artists watching this are going to want to know some of the logistical information because this is a first-year show. Setup for the show was on Friday evening, which is awesome. I'm opting to dolly out to a side street because my booth is right in the center of the show at the intersection in the middle of the show, so there's a side street right there that we're able to park on the side of and dolly out too if we choose. So I'm going to be doing that tonight. I saw a lot of really big artwork being carried out of the show today on Sunday, so I get the impression that a lot of other artists did really well also. And that's always good to see. You know, even if I have a bad show, I love seeing other artists do well and be successful at a show. And it seems like a lot of artists did well at this show. People are ready for art shows again. They're excited to get out and be buying art. They know that social distancing and mask rules are going to be in effect, and they're comfortable to come out of their homes and shop with the independent artists. So many small businesses have been impacted by the pandemic that people seem to be really supportive of small independent artists. As always, please remember to like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. You can check me out on Instagram and Facebook and see all of my artwork on my website. So thanks so much for watching. I'd also love to hear your comments about these videos I've been making, whether they're good or bad. I'd love to hear the feedback. So leave a comment below, let me know what you think, any other things you want me to talk about in these videos. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.